When banks say no, we say yes.
I'll tell you a little bit about it. It started in July of 2019. If you look at their June revenue, it's 31,922. We got them 60,000, which is about 172% of their monthly average revenue. We got them an 18, a 15, a 12, and a 9-month term. These are the perks. It's online checkout. In other words, we don't even send it. They just go in and we send them a link. They go to it. They set up their password in that link and sign everything, and they're done. And it instantly funds them. There's no bank verification. There is no funding call. They got a 25% prepayment discount addendum after they pay in 40% or more, and they can get another 50 to 60,000, and the lenders will then waive all the cost of funds that's left on. And the only thing that we would refi is the principal part of it, plus whatever new funding they get. This is a phenomenal offer for this business. Now, we've had others over the last couple of weeks, which I've told you about. The nail salon, if you missed it, 70,000 at a 125 rate, and at 3.5% of the unpaid balance, with a monthly payback of $65,000 on that one. But these are the rates that we're getting for these people.
The more that we sit down and meet with these business owners, you realize that there's a lot going on. There's different industries, there's different timings of different situations for them. But all in all, there's still a bridge, right, that they may not feel that they have access to. And that's a bridge crossing them from where they're at currently, where they want to go. And that bridge is the capital that obviously has to facilitate those needs and ideas and those situations that arise. So, the mission that we have, we speak about it every day. It never changes. 6 out of 10 business owners right now are doing as much as they can to supply the places that we love and use in our community. But there's issues that come along with that, and it's not necessarily their fault. It's just owning a business is a major entity, and there's a lot that comes in, that comes out. As far as revenue, you may think that a business, just because they have a long line out the door, means that they're doing well, and they may be doing a lot of sales, but the workers need to get paid if they're working hard, overtime. Rent needs to be paid, whatever. There's so many little things that go into running a business that not only is working capital something that they may feel is out of hand or out of reach, but just doing the thing itself, right? It's very, very tasking and daunting to them. So knowing that we could potentially, reach out our hand and be a lifeline to a man or woman who has a family, who has a business, who obviously cares about their community, or else they'd be doing anything else besides, trying to support that. And we can be that means to their solution. So let's keep that in mind. Like I said, every conversation, we don't know what can come from it, but we know that if we put our hearts out there, we lead with our passion, and obviously we feel really strong. We can feel strong about our Bank Breezy funding platform, finding them the best deal. So we mix passion with standing behind some real backing, and it's a recipe for success, not only for us as brokers helping business owners, but the business owners themselves, right? Because they're the ones that really, really benefit from this amazing platform. And I have an example of that today with our funding story. This is a construction business out of Arizona. The broker on this, Miguel Garcia. Great job, Miguel, for bringing this client forward. This client had strong credit. However, his revenue shows significant volatility. So in January, he generated about $7,800 in revenue with a single deposit, one deposit, and in the surrounding months, his account activity reflected fewer than 5 deposits. So, couldn't kill a deal, but obviously with this low revenue in January, few deposits, construction industry, these are things that don't necessarily help the file, which is a common challenge within the construction industry. So not anything that hasn't been seen before. He then rebounded in the following months, and approximately he was doing around $145,000 in revenue. So despite these fluctuations, right, the up and downness of it, and limited deposit frequency that he had going on, the Bank Breezy platform successfully secured the funding that the client was looking for. So he was seeking approximately $50,000 to support an upcoming job site and cover material costs, which is very, very common in this space, right? You need upfront money to take on a new job. Well, where is it going to come from? So we were able to deliver 50,000 at a core rate product with 12 months term. So that's phenomenal core rate, 12-month term form, giving them some time. I'm sure they may be looking to pay this back early, depending, but still, that provided them this wiggle room to get this project done. And again, this outcome really does just highlight the strength of our Bank Breezy platform. It leveraged, both strong credit profiles and the broader lender relationships, those things together to provide the solution for the business owner, even when revenue consistency and deposit activity could otherwise limit funding options. So it's very true. I mean, if this business owner were to go individually to a few lenders, one could say, the deposit frequency is too low, or you had a rough month in January, but our team and the Bank Breezy funding platform searches all of their possible options and found exactly what they were looking for, and that saved them time. It saved them the confusion. All they had to do was say, hey, this is what I'm looking for. Here's some 3 months bank statements. Get back to me when you can, and we did exactly that. So great job, Miguel. Great job, Bank Breezy team. I can't express enough that, like I said, we can go out to the market with our chest forward, shoulders back, knowing that we have something as great as this to offer them. And if they can hear your passion and give you a chance to hear what you're saying and really allow you to give them that lifeline, these are the stories that come up. So great job again, Miguel Garcia and the Bank Breezy team. Now,
Got bad credit? No problem. Our customer-centric approach makes sure even businesses with less than perfect histories can get the funding they need. Whether you need working capital or want to expand, we've got you covered with flexible solutions. From business lines of credit to specialized loans, we cater to diverse needs. And guess what? Bad credit isn't a deal breaker here. We understand the challenges small businesses face, and we're committed to helping you conquer them.